Okay, so this is my persuasive speech on stress relief. I'm going to pan around the room and show my audience, and we can get started. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, I'm going to talk to you today about stress relief. I did some research, and I have 3 different forms of stress relief that I want to talk to you about today. Meditation, using a stress ball, and whether or not having a pet can reduce stress. So with that, here we go. According to Merriam-Webster.com, the definition of stress is this. It's a physical, chemical, or emotional factor that may be a factor in disease causation. So, with that said, here are my 3 methods of stress relief for you. My first method of stress relief is meditation. And that allows you to breathe deeply, calm down, relax. And according to a website called www.helpguide.org. It says, when you take deep breaths from the abdomen, rather than shallow breaths from your chest, you're able to inhale more and you're able to get more oxygen. And with that, the more oxygen you get, the less tense and the more relaxed you feel. So if you're able to breathe deeper, you can relax more and get more oxygen in. So not only does meditation help with breathing and being able to breathe deeper, it also helps with weight loss and weight management. Also, according to... I wrote it down. Where'd it go? According to ActiveBeat.com, it says meditation can help with weight loss and weight management through being more aware of what you eat and what causes you to eat poorly. Preventing binge or emotional eating. So if you're more aware of your eating habits, you can, be more aware of your weight and be able to maintain a good weight through that. So my second form of stress relief is a stress ball, and for the purposes of talking about a stress ball, I actually have, in the spirit of game day today, I have a Ravens stress ball. According to a website called healthguidance.org, it says the stress ball can actually be a form of meditation. It says, and in regards to that, it says, by placing all your thoughts into your stress balls, you can push away all the concerns and worries and put them into an inanimate object that does not feel the stress. So when you're using a stress ball, if you really focus on using the stress ball and really focus on squeezing it, you can put all your concerns in the stress ball and not have to worry as much because your concerns are in the stress ball rather than you thinking about it. Okay, and my third form of stress relief is whether or not having a pet also helps with stress relief, and it turns out that it does. According to a website called animalsmart.org. It says, in a 2001 study, researchers found that pet owners with high blood pressure could keep blood pressure lower in times of mental stress than patients without pets. Also, according to that same website, animalsmart.org, another study showed that pet owners may also have increased odds of surviving for at least a year after having a major event like a heart attack. So, for this speech, I gave you 3 forms of stress relief. It's up to you which one you choose to use. Personally, I prefer meditation because I have personal experience with that. I would, in my English class last year, I would take about 5 to 10 minutes either before or after lunch to meditate and calm down from a stressful day or just to relax. And that really helps me personally, I think. So it's up to you which one you choose to use. I would recommend taking like 5-10 minutes a day with whatever form of stress relief you choose to use that to reduce your stress level. So with that, that's the end of my speech. Are there any questions? Yes.
So you have a dog, don't you?
Yes.
Do you find having a dog relieves stress?
Yes, as long as he's not barking at night and barking at the fox that goes up and down our street at like 9:30 at night and then comes back around at like 10:30. Otherwise, yes, I do find it very relaxing. Any others? Yes.
Do you have a stress ball? Is that your stress ball, the football? And do you have one that you could use?
I used to have 2 actually, but my dog got to them and I had to throw them away. No, these are not mine. I'm actually borrowing these. Thank you, PJ, for letting me borrow these. So, yeah, I used to have, I have one that I got from Millersville, I think at the Admitted Student Expo that I got from last April. And then I used to have a puzzle piece that I got from the counseling office at high school last year. I don't remember what I did with that, but I don't have it anymore. So, no, I'm borrowing these too.
So your one form of stress relief took away your other form of stress relief. That's pretty funny. Sorry. Okay, I was just curious.
Anything else? Yes.
How do you meditate?
What you want to do, the first thing you want to do is make sure you're sitting in a comfortable position. Usually what I do personally is I'll put on some music. Like I mentioned, you want to make sure you take nice deep breaths rather than shallow breaths. So you want to make sure you take a nice deep breath and exhale slowly. That's what I do, and that helps me. So anything else? Okay. So this is the end of my speech. I'm going to show the audience one more time, and that'll be all for today. Hopefully without tipping over the table. Thanks. Have a good day.